everyone, welcome into the Flippin' Hippos YouTube channel. I'm Star, and today we're going to be doing what sold on eBay. It is a Tuesday, July 5th. We'll be doing this a day late this week because of the holiday yesterday. I hope everyone had a really great and safe 4th of July. Keith and I played some video games and watched some shows. We also had a cold. We came down with a cold over the weekend. So we just kind of took it easy and relaxed all weekend. But whatever you did, I hope it was fun and that you were safe and that everyone is well and ready to dig in this week and get back to work. So we're going to start with the plush, just like we always do. I'm going to show you all the plush that sold this week. There were 5 plush that sold on eBay this week. And I got a lot to get through. We had a really nice weekend. We had 33 sales total. 3 Poshmark, 4 Macari, and the rest for eBay. And we had a pretty good week as far as some higher end items selling. So I have a lot to show you. I'm going to go a little bit faster than normal. And let's jump in. You're looking at Clifford the Big Red Dog backpack. This came in the wholesale lot that I just unboxed on the channel a few weeks ago from a friend. She still hasn't told me if she was okay with me letting you guys know who she is. If she's watching, she can tell you if she wants to, or she can remain anonymous. But she goes to the bins all the time and finds really great plush. So I now pay her her cost plus a little bit plus shipping to send me all the great plush that she finds. And Clifford was one of them. It was about $2 a piece per plush in that box. Clifford sold for $21.87. You can see this 30% off here. We have been experimenting a little bit on the weekends, especially the 3-day weekends of the holiday, and running a 30% off sale from Friday through Monday night. And we sell a lot more. Of course, it's selling for less than it would on a 25% or even just a 20% off. But you guys know that we mark our items up to begin with. So he starts at $31.24, meaning I wanted $25 for him because he would have been 20% off through the week. I price on the high end anyway. So we're going to do this next weekend again, just the 30% off from Friday to Sunday, and see if our sales do really good. All right, so now we have a Build-A-Bear Happy Feet. So he would have been $18 normally. Sold for $15.74. And Clifford and the penguin shipped first class, by the way. The penguin is a little bit older. I want to say this came from Goodwill. It was like 50 cents. It's been around for a little while. And this Thai Attic Treasures Agnes the Unicorn came out of the wholesale lot. Just a whole bunch of different plush were in that one. And I believe those were the ones that we got for free. Someone just threw them in as an extra with some clothes we purchased. And so this sold for $10.49, shipped first class. And then I have an Aurora Monkey chimpanzee that sold on a best offer of $12. And this came out of a wholesale lot where each plush was about $1.50. And it also shipped first class. And then we have the coup de grace of the weekend. This is Dakin Babar the elephant. This came in the lot with Clifford and some other ones from the bins my friend sent to me. Where'd he go? There he is. He sold for $29.99 and did not take long at all. So that was really exciting to sell him for that much. And he did ship first class. Dakin is a good brand, especially the vintage ones and the ones from older cartoons and shows for kids. All right, so those were the plush for the week, and we're going to get into some shirts. This is a Plains Western Wear men's shirt, new at tags. It was $1. It's on the dollar rack at our local honey hole. And it was new at tags. The tags were like $9.99. It wasn't that expensive, so you can see where we cut it off. Show you here. I did let this sit in the car for a couple of days in the heat. And then I brought it in and steamed it to make sure it was nice and fresh, wrinkle-free, not germs or anything like that, because you can't wash stuff with tags. You can see it as a Walmart brand. So I just cut right here, cut the price tag off, and it sold for $20 on a best offer. It's always nice when you can turn $1 into 20, right? Okay, next up, I'm going to have 2 Nat Nash shirts. This is a really, really great brand. We actually had not seen it in a very long time. I've never seen it in Florida. And when I dragged Keith to the red, white, and blue a couple weeks ago, he found a whole slew of them all together on the rack. And whenever that happens, we always think, oh, one person donated, all of their Nat Nast. So 2 of them sold. We still have a bunch listed. It was a nice find. I think there were like 6 or 7 that he found. And they were half off. So they were about $3 a piece, maybe $4 for some of them. So they both of these sold for $26.24. This one is silk. So is this one. And they shipped first class. Next up, a silk Tommy Bahama on the 30% sale. And I also took an offer down to $19. And this was about $2 at Salvation Army. And then we have a Columbia PFG Vintage Fishing Shirt. These were on about $2 to $2.49 on half off day. This is an extra large. You guys know we love our vintage fishing shirts. Sold for $21.87 on the 30% off sale. Shipped first class. I'm going to show you 3 Harley shirts. Boom, boom, boom. So I found these at our local honey hole a couple weekends ago. And they had a half off day. And some items were $1, but most of the store was half off. It was very crowded. And there was no parking. The whole parking lot was full. And so Keith just dropped me off and then went up the street and did some other stuff, ran some errands, and waited for me to text him when I was done. So I looked through all of the whole store myself, and I found these, and I was so excited. They were between $3 and $5 half off, and I had to leave some behind because some were marked at like 20 and 25 and even half off. That wasn't worth it. But this was like the Nat Nass incident, except bigger. There were like 15 of these on the rack just in a row. So any of them that were going to be $12 or less and then half off, so $6 or less, I did grab. You can see they're the nice button front ones with the nice graphics on them. You see that? And then this one was a 2XL. They're all 2XLs, I believe. So I did have to leave some behind, but any that were worthwhile for the cost of goods, I did snag. So this one sold for $26.24. And took a best offer on this one of $31.49 and a best offer on this one of $29. They all shipped first class. So Levi's 505 straight jeans, about $5 on half off day, cost of goods. These sold for $34.99 and did ship in a padded flat. These are men's. Women's 505s, I usually start around $30. I always start men's a little bit higher. I think I just accidentally closed that out. There we go. A Starbucks button front shirt, like a uniform type of shirt. We sold the McDonald's one over on Macari or Poshmark, and we sold this one and a Chick-fil-A on eBay. Uniform shirts are the bomb biggity. These were like $2 half off. $19.99 is what we got. 18 on a best offer for the Starbucks. Got to check my list. Shipped first class. And then the Chick-fil-A sold for $19.99. And shipped first class. And then we have this tie. It's a Dilbert tie. This came in a wholesale lot. It was about 50 cents per piece in there. Just a bunch of different cool ties. Ties are long tail, and they've always been pretty long tail. But I think since COVID and the shutdown, they've been even longer tail. I think a lot of people are still working from home, and I think dress codes have been more lax, and people aren't finding an occasion to wear ties. But they still sell. They're just long tail. They're like plush anymore, as long as how long they take. So this one was listed like maybe November or December, to give you an idea of how long it took. It's a vintage Dilbert tie. It's pretty cool. It's one of those novelty ties. You're also waiting for the right person who likes Dilbert and would wear a tie that looks like this. So best offer 1,616, and it ships first class. Another Tommy Bahama men's Hawaiian shirt. This one sold for $20. It's a size extra large silk. This was about $250, half off. And then last but not least, a Madewell t-shirt. So Madewell's a really good brand when it comes to jeans. They are a polo brand for women's jeans. I grab the t-shirts and the tops when I find them as well. They usually sell for between like 16 to 25, depending on the size of the top, what it looks like. Obviously, long sleeves, button shirts, button fronts are going to sell for more than just a t-shirt. But this was $1, half off. And it was $1.99 and then half off. And it sold for $17.99, shipped first class. So I do like to grab these. I talk about that in my haul videos sometimes. I like to grab the Madewells, the Lucky Brands, the Cut from the Cloth. All the good jeans brands, I grab the tops as well. So those are the highlights from the week. You guys can kind of see that we had a pretty good week. We had a couple of good weeks as far as finding inventory. I had that week where I went with my friend Cheryl and found a bunch of stuff. And then I went with Keith and we found all these Nat Nas. And then I went by myself and found all these Harleys. We've just been totally lucking out. So my fingers are crossed for tomorrow that we find some really great stuff. We're going to go a little bit further out the other opposite way than when I went with my friend Cheryl and try some other new there's a different Salvation Army out that way, and then we're going to try some other new, like locally owned mom and pop thrift stores and see what happens. Fingers crossed. But let me know in the comments down below how your sales have been. Did you guys have a good weekend? Do you ever run bigger sales for the holidays just to see if you could sell more? I always have this theory that when people are off work, especially for holidays like the 4th of July, they're sitting around drinking, right? Most of the time. And people like to get on their phone and drunk shop, right? All right, guys, hit the thumbs up before you leave. It really helps the channel so much. If you haven't already and you'd like to, please subscribe. And don't forget to join our Facebook group, Flippin' Hippos Reseller Pod. There is a link for you down below to join, or you can just search for us right on Facebook. Until next time, guys, go be productive. Go make some money. And as always, thank you so much for watching. Y'all are the best. Bye.